Hello everyone, welcome back. Hello there, Omar, Kayla, Ignis Host, Temper Tenchi. How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully all of you guys... Oh no, I just fixed something. Here we go, that should fix that. Deactivate. There we go. Okay. Hello. So, you may not know this. Well, actually, you will not know this. But, the new hard drive has been installed in the PC. So, we went from about 260-something gigabytes to 2 terabytes of data storage. So we now have significantly increased capacity on the PC for recording, meaning I can now start working on edit projects again, and hopefully this will fix some of the issues we've had in performance things. So let's get going. And if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But let's open up the Union Circles. Hello there, Spider. Whitey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, 2 terabytes. Yeah, it's like 10 times the data storage. So now I can actually get back to working on projects. You have no idea how much I want to get. I've wanted to get back to projects. I just couldn't have the storage space because I just didn't have the storage space. I now do have the storage space. So let's get going. Yeah, anyone can join the Union Circle. I'm going to be doing the Porygon outbreak in the polar biome. So again, remember the rules. Stay away from other people if they are shiny hunting. Which is why, in general, stay away from other people. Unless it is absolutely necessary. If these rules are violated, the Union Circle will be immediately ended. Is that understood? If not, okay then. The consequences will be dire. But let's get going. I believe I have found the fastest Pokemon for outbreak purging. You are indeed a good bean. You are a good bean, Temper. Yeah, I believe I found the fastest Pokemon for outbreak purging. Which was actually a good thing for future progress of stuff and things. There's the Porygon outbreak. Let's go take the Porygon down. I mean, it's always good. Yeah. Exactly, Garrett. Always good to split up. Always split. Exactly. How are you doing, Mr. Omar? Hope you're doing very well today. We are doing delightful today. Let's go flying. Yeah, Porygon, I hope Porygon does not be a jerk to us like freaking Piplup was last night. So, we'll see how this goes. We'll run the damage checks. And by run the damage checks, I mean we'll hunt down Porygon and absolutely freaking obliterate it until there is nothing left but a bunch of broken up hard drives. So that's the goal. I am doing good at drinking some green tea. Sounds delicious. I've actually never had tea. Yeah, as weird as it sounds, I've never had tea. Blizzard. Oh yeah, TM Blizzard. I got my first TM for Blizzard, actually, when it came to the Inteleon Terror Raids. Destroy the duck bot. Always destroy the Robo Duck. technically you could call Porygon Psyduck, because it is a cybernetic duck, which is what I like to call it Duckbot. But Psyduck is more amusing of a name for it, you could say. Go punch it. Good punch. Good punching. Oh, no, this was that much fun. Nope. Never had tea. Never had tea. Never had coffee. Never even... I've had Doritos once. I don't care for Doritos. They're not my thing. So I can't really even say not my cup of tea to certain things, because I've never had tea. I mean, technically they're not really robots. They're just data. They're high polygon ducks. Not technically a robot, but close enough, vaguely. Vaguely, yes. Okay, no, okay, so it seems that the data increase did not actually fix some of the lag issues of frame rate problems. We'll figure that out as we go. So I would die without coffee. See, that's the reason I don't drink it. I've seen what a caffeine addiction does to people. And I have no desire to have a caffeine addiction take hold of me. I have no desire for that to happen. I have zero desire for a caffeine addiction. Go, my robot. Attack things. Go, my personal attack robot. We were using a robot to beat up data. This outbreak is not going to be a good one to go farm. Guys. The rule. Really noted. Noted. Okay, then. Just remember, I can check to see where everyone's position is on the overworld at any given time. All I need to do is open up the map. So if anybody is in violation of the rules, I will be able to very easily check that. Just something to keep in mind. I know, but it never hurts to be safe. It never hurts to be safe. Again, I would rather take the chance of being safe than sorry. And miss out on a shiny. It is about the principle. It is about the principles. Which is why we stick to them. Good. Good. Again, so long as the rules are followed, everything will be fine. So long as the rules are followed, everything goes well. Again, the rules exist for a reason. The rules exist for a reason. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. The reason we had to actually push back the going live of the stream was actually because of the PC installation. The hard drive installation of the PC. It took a while for the... We needed to clone the PC's the first hard drive. We needed to clone that to put that onto the new hard drive. And then just put the whole thing back in. Really, the only thing that took a while was just cloning the PC hard drive. But we don't really have the ability to, like, I mean, technically we can mount a second hard drive inside of it, but we don't have the hookups for it yet. So we just decided it would be easier to get a 2 terabyte the 2 terabyte hard drive, and like it's like a 200 gig hard drive that's already in there. That's basically nothing. Like it's peanuts. I think I'll just do some BBQ quests until I get a bonus for when there's available spot in the Union Circle. Good policy. Good policy. Just remember, when it comes to BBQs, if you get the sandwich one, that one we basically just don't do. We basically just do not do the make a 4-star sandwich quest, because it's just not worth it. Unless you're in a voice chat with the 3 other people, there is next to no reason to do the level 4 sandwich. Punch this duck bot in the face. Bonk. Goodbye, Duckbot. I don't feel sorry for Duckbot. We simply destroy the Duckbot. Pretty sure we need to get a photo of a thing. No, I did not talk to the Iron Valiant. I wanted to get a photo of the freaking Porygon. Hello, Duckbot. Thank you. No. No. I wish there was a way to turn all those options off. Because those are absolutely annoying. And the worst part is you need to actually accept those quests and complete them in order to get the final secret boss of the game. So that they are actually semi-necessary. Fine. We need to harass the last quest anyway. Duckbot. Hello there, Unbound Legends. It has indeed been a while. How have you been? Let's go punch, 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 punch. Funny things. Time to fun things. I've been using Trailblaze Electivire. Interesting. Interesting. Fun to the face. There's a cyclone where I live, and there was power off a while. Oh boy. Good to know you've been okay. But yeah, that is not a good status of things when there is a cyclone. But it is good to know that you are okay. Hey, Aurelius! Thank you! One of the mods go grab Aurelius's link. How you been, Aurelius? Hope you've been well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 25 Porygon have been presently deleted. Just gonna get a little bit of a fly away, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna make a big circle, and then we're gonna go beat up the Duckbot again. We must continuously beat up the Robo-Duck. Over and over and over. Okay, no, it is not doing things. The duck is not coming back yet. It seemed that there was a... Yeah, that's not that... Yeah, the worst we get where I am is, like, snowstorms. And... not even that bad. Oh, take a photo of a Pokemon in flight. I got that. We've acquired Duckbot. No. 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 Step. Honestly, like, that water is just freaking liquid hypothermia right there. You would not catch me stepping in that water even if this is a simulated environment. I would not step in that water. Now go, Robo-Duck. Go, Robot Blade thing. Beat up Robo-Duck. Thank you. Robots, fight. Rip Data Duck. You could indeed say Data Duck has been deleted. Data duck, get delete. Delete. Alright, one more, and then we will finally be at 30 knockouts. And we will finally have our first level of shiny boost. It only took us 15 minutes. There we go, 30 KOs. We now need 30 more. We now need 30 more KOs. We're working slowly on it. We are working slowly on it. Actually, wait. I don't have anything that flies. Dang. I was thinking I could just go into the synchro machine and use the synchro machine to fight things. But I then realized I have nothing that flies. Son of a... We are not doing the level 4 sandwich. We are not doing the level 4 sandwich. Alright. We're gonna disband this union circle and reform a new one. The level 4 sandwich is not worth it. It's too much coordination. Especially when some people do not respond in voice chat. Right, how long did I get in? Not that long. I think it was, what, 1-2 sandwiches? Actually, no, it wasn't even... Yeah, it was the first 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure, of our shiny hunt that we got it. It was ridiculously fast. Alright, we're disbanding the union circle and reforming. There is no sense in doing the level 4 sandwich. It is not worth it. Alright. New group. Old people who were in the previous one, you can hop back in. And again, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. I'm happy to do any of the quests. So long. Fuck off, telemarketers. It took me like 5 minutes of my first sandwich. Yeah, it's ridiculously fast to get Iron Valiant. Like, if you make a fairy sandwich, I'm pretty sure Iron Valiant's the only fairy type that appears in that entire area. I mean, I don't think Palmet's in the same location. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you do get Palmy spawns, like not Palmy, yeah, Palmy or Palmo spawns in the same area. So it's better just to go with a fairy type sandwich. And it's ridiculously fast. The only annoying thing is the fairy sandwich is a little bit problematic to make because it's 3 freaking layers of tomatoes. And I hate the tomatoes on the sandwich as an ingredient. It sucks. It can actually go suck a railroad spike. I'm not trying to derail it on how it's much easier. Palma isn't. Really? I thought I saw Palma in there. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I just had tomatoes on hand and that's why I made a fairy sandwich. Interesting. Interesting. Because, I mean, I know that I used a fairy sandwich when I was hunting mine. So. Maybe I made a fairy one because I know that there's paw meat inside of Area 0 proper. And that it's the only fairy type in there is if you go Iron Valiant. But that was about a year ago, so I don't actually remember. Get these sandwiches solo. So I don't remember actually what my whole underlying methodology was. Shiny Dura. Still gotta finish my Mithuda Shiny Dura back in, thing. Also get 3 stars. That's a lot. Well, the thing is, you can only ever get 3 stars, at max in solo play. You cannot get 4-star sandwiches if you're playing solo. To my knowledge. There may be a way to check it out. But I don't think it's possible to get solo 4-star sandwiches. Okay, if it's because I need more ingredients or something. But yeah, no, there's no way to make 4-star sandwiches solo. It's just... Because you need all 5 Herba Mystica or a very, very specific composition. with all 4 people. It's simply impossible to get one solo. Which is entirely by design. But the funny thing is, there's really no reason to make level 4 sandwiches. All the things that you want to have as your effects are level 3. So it's kind of something that just doesn't really serve a purpose. Because, like, you can get the sparkle power, you can get the encounter power, you can get the title power. Like, maybe if you want to get encounter power, maybe if you want to get, like, catch power, encounter, and sparkle power going. But I feel like at that, there's like, what's the point at that point? Hey, Bigzo! I left my copy of Violet at my uncle's house, so I can't join. Oh, that's sad. Hello, Lapras. Hello, Lapras. Also, I'm going to buy the 11S Godzilla X contours. Nice. Very, 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 very nice. Also, Omar, did you hear that there is going to be a black and white version of Godzilla -1? So it's going to literally... So it is going to look exactly like the original movie. Which is awesome. Like, I freaking love that. Like, that is what I love about movies. Like, that's what I like about, like, these very, very niche movies that are very, very, like, passion projects. That they go above and beyond when it comes to, like, little tiny side things. I love it. Got a turn for the Union Circle where you're not going to believe what shiny Garrett is doing. Well, what's the shiny Garrett? You may or may not be in the thing. Oh, we got a mark on it. It's not gonna matter. You're still gonna get obliterated anyway. You're still gonna get absolutely freaking deleted. Beep, beep, delete. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, finally got the Overoz Lugia. At least it's not as bad as, freaking definitely not Alan and his 4003 Mewtwo Dynamax advantage. We're finally getting the stupid thing. Oh, that was not fun. That was not fun for Buddy. Oh, no. The funny thing is, I feel like Metagross has the most... Like, Metagross is one of those shinies that, like, most people have a shiny of. It's actually more uncommon to see a regular Metagross in competitive play than it is to see a shiny. And I find that actually very, very amusing. Yeah, 4,003 DAs to get shiny Mewtwo. He was 40 times over odds. Because, yes, he did have the shiny charm. Yeah. That was an actual thing that did happen. New Godzilla Toys Empire is that I don't know the coloring here. They make it look teal black. Interesting. It could be a coloring error. But, I mean, Godzilla's coloration has very heavily fluctuated as the movies have gone on. So, Godzilla doesn't really have a standard color scheme. Oh, speaking of that, Metagross got buffed in Gen 9. I'm pretty sure it always got Heavy Slam. Yeah, Metagross, I'm pretty sure always had access to that move. We go to break after. Remember, we went to almost 700 DAs for shiny Ho-Oh. So trust me, you definitely have more persistence than you think you do. But that doesn't mean it's a fun time getting it. It is not a cash money plays game. It is a very not cash money plays. Why the frick did I open that thing? What was I was gonna check something. What was I gonna check? What the freak was I going to check? Oh, Metagross getting Heavy Slam. So I'm pretty sure Metagross always got Heavy Slam. Or at least always got Heavy Slam since that move was added into the series. Psychic Fangs is a new one on its move pool, but it got Psycho Cut last gen. So that doesn't really add too much to its repertoire. Because it always had Brick Break, and you're not really using Psychic moves on Metagross anyway, because Psychic moves are kind of a little bit shit, as we say scientifically. As a typing, Psychic is just bad. It does not hit typing, it doesn't hit many typings for super effective damage, it's just poison and it's just fighting. And you rarely ever see fighting types, and you rarely ever see poison types. Unless it's something like, say, Venusaur. But something like Venusaur is only coming in because it's on a freaking Sun team. And Metagross does not exactly do well against Sun teams. They kind of do a little bit of deleting of Metagross. Extend Bulbapedia. I mean, there's the attack Earthquake for the opposing Metagross. Well, Metagross was also generally a bit of a niche Pokemon these days. Really, ever since Explosion got nerfed in Gen 5, Metagross has been on a bit of a downward swing. It got buffed this gen with Trailblaze, Hone Claws, and Knockoff. And also kind of to Stone Edge. Good photo, just don't want to change my hat. I think it was about going for Zygarde and Axeon. Yeah, Zygarde is definitely the most difficult of the Terra Raid Shinies to Shiny Hunt, which is why I'm happy I got that thing in 30 Dynamax Adventures. So that one sucks. Like, reset a God Path for that one. That Dynamax Adventure actually can suck a Railroad Spike. I absolutely hate that one. Duckbot, Duckbot, Duck, 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 Duckbot. Go, get deleted. Beep, beep, beep. People buy them. Oh, trust me, I don't buy the toys. Trust me, I'm not gonna buy any of the things. Okay. Porygon has been eliminated. So, we can now start shiny hunting for the Duckbot. We can now start Duckbot shiny hunting. Let's go. Here we go. Up the thing. This should work for a sandwich, right? Right? Does work. Let's get sandwiching. Let's get sandwiching, yeah. I did a Link battle earlier, and that Calyrex Shadow Rider is very terrifying. I have a focus shot, so I must buy the counter. I do. Yeah, most Calyrex Shadow Rider go Sash, because it's so frail and also it's vulnerable to Sucker Punch. It kind of needs the Sash to exist. Otherwise, it just gets deleted into oblivion. But yeah, Shadow Cali is... Actually, no, normal does not mesh with that one. Assuming it's Focus Sash, so I need to get rocks up and make sure to take out Kratos before getting a chance to Rapid Spin. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's why I don't play when big legendaries are a thing. Because I don't want to need to deal with them. I just simply choose to not deal with the big restricted legendaries. Too many Primal Groudon PTSD moments. Too many Primal Groudon moments. Too many Primal Groudon moments. Oh, that's terrifying. But let's go sandwich. Let's go sandwich. Let's go sandwiching. I think Spicy should give me normal encounter power, right? Think. Oh, no. See, here's the thing, Temper.
To beat a Primal Groudon, it required one of three things. Kyogre Primal to get its own weather setup over Primal Groudon, a Rayquaza specifically with Waterfall, or another Primal Groudon. If you didn't have either of those three things, you were, as we like to say in the technical sense, SOL.
And that first S does not stand for so. You were actually properly just game over. Like, that right there is just game. A long game when Primal Groudon existed was 3 turns. If a game went to turn... If a game was still going after the 3rd turn wrapped up, that was considered a long game. And this was a doubles match where there were 4 Pokemon. Yeah. That is what you are dealing with when it comes to Primal Groudon. Yeah. You're not dealing with no Whistle and Dixie regular thing. You're dealing with something that literally breaks the game by sheer existence. And it's terrifying. And I don't miss it. I do not miss those things. Them spikes be spiking. I am Rock and I am Great Tusk. I have Glamora. Use Power Gem on Ninetales. They switch out to Great Tusk again. And KO the Great Tusk, meaning my rocks stay. Or Blade. Them things be thinging. The things that do indeed be thinging. Things be thingening. We making circles. We making circles. We making circles as we looking for freaking Duckbot. Yeah, Porygon was a shiny that I was never looking forward to having to do, but you gotta do it at some point. Might as well bite the bullet and do it at some point. If I got an outbreak, I'll do an outbreak. The reason why I'm doing this is actually faster to just make circles. It's just simply faster to circle and to make circle thingies. When we form the next Union Circle, you will have a chance of joining, Kevin. And if anyone wants to form any Union Circles in the meantime, you can form Union Circles in the chat. Alright, not a shiny Robo Duck in sight. And now we go back. We just make circles. We just keep making circles. Slowly but surely, we just keep making circles as we fly in. Hello there, Senor Robo Duck. The amusing robot duck. The amusing robot duck that does indeed amuse. Oh, everybody, group photo time. Everybody put on glasses and meet up at the Central Plaza. We have a group quest. For everybody take a photo with glasses on. Well, eyewear of some kind. I do not think masks count as eyewear, though. Why is this so fun? It's just amusing. So yeah, everybody just meet up at Central Plaza. Huh, Metagross didn't get Heavy Slam until recently. I could have sworn Metagross got Heavy Slam in the last gens. I was wrong about that. Noted. Freezing up for everyone doesn't mean. I know it's a general YouTube problem. But there could be some frame drops. And if there are, I'll need to figure out what's going on with that. Why is the flying not taking effect? Yeah, but okay, everyone converge at Central Plaza. Bestie little Ogre Pond. Ogre Pond is... Okay, I can't fly there because you guys are over the icon. I guess I'll just go to the next closest area. They really should have fixed that where you don't actually get prevented from flying places. When it all came down, my opponent immediately gave up with no answer to my toy scarf ditto. Ooh, yes, scarf or sash ditto, generally the play. Nice option, nice out. Okay, I guess I was wrong about that. I thought I always did get Heavy Slam. Violet player shield on outbreaks, please. Union circle. Well, I believe the violet person needs to be right next to you when the outbreak is there. Aww. Sleepy Ogre Pine. Ogre Pond is indeed highly adorable. How do you do emotes again? Ah, there we go. Group photo. No. 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 There we go. Group photo achieved. Peace. And this is why we go back. And now we're just making our way back to the place. Oh, we're facing the right direction. Back to looking for the duck robot. Ogre Pond. I mean, Ogre Pond is very adorable. Also very amusing. It's literally an angry little gremlin with a giant oversized hammer. I mean, that's just comedy gold right there, right now. Like, just angry hammer gremlin. It's just very amusing. Yeah, I know, Blorb. It's this loser named Madame Axis, apparently. Apparently he's streaming right now. Didn't know if you knew that, but apparently he's streaming at the moment. I like that the music does actually like dim a little bit when you go into the water. when you go underwater. Even though if you dunked your head entirely under the water in here, hypothermia would be setting in extremely fast. Like, this is just a giant liquid pool of hypothermia right here. This cannot be, like, legal or safe in any way whatsoever. I thought. But she is Lonely Gremlin. Well, she's not Lonely Gremlin anymore. Ogerpon is no longer Lonely Gremlin. Because now Gremlin has friends. And by friends, I mean literally every Pokemon on your PC. I haven't been seeing anybody as Terapagos. I honestly don't think Terapagos is that good. Like, sure, it's got a high base stat total, but it's all HP. And I believe it always has to be Stellar type. So it can't really be flexible like you kind of want when it comes to Terastallize users. Like, that's what makes Terastallize so good, is the flexibility. It's very clear Terapagos was made as a raid support Pokemon. It's not really the best competitively. I've seen a YouTuber named their Ogerpon. Not Kieran's. Yeah, I saw that. It amuses me. All available. It was choice specs, max special attack, max defense. It's mid. Easy to take down than Donbozo. Exactly, much easier to beat than Donbozo. Like, it's a neat gimmick, is what Terapagos has. But you need more than a neat gimmick to be good in Pokemon. Cough, cough, that's why Shedinja sucks eggs. Come on, let's be real, Shedinja sucks. Alright. The only reason that thing ever does well in videos is because people, like, selectively show when it does well. It's why no one brings it to Worlds. And when it goes to Worlds, like, one person has it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Kieran really did have a few, I think, for Ogerpon, and she effectively wins on him. Okay, he was a simp. Kieran was basically a creepy stalker for Ogerpon. It's very, very unsettling. Also, he stole the teal mask and revived the Loyal 3, who were Ogerpon's bullies. As well as he has been bodyjacked by Peach Monster. There are many red flags there. There's a very long list of red flags for Ogerpon. Then again, Ogerpon likely sent Kieran to heart. I didn't know. Didn't like what was going on. Yeah, exactly. Kieran... Ogerpon did the vibe check. Kieran did not pass the vibe check. Somebody simping for a grass Pokemon. Seems familiar. Yeah, okay, but the thing is, at the very least, it's not the simp cat. Because Ogerpon does not tolerate that shit. Ogerpon literally goes for the Banhammer. Except the Banhammer is the Banhammer from this plane of existence. If Ogerpon uses mod power to ban, you are banned from life. He didn't revive them on purpose, but he did. Sweet boy, stop. We don't know if it was intentional or not. Like, the teal mask's power is the power over life and things. I won't comment on that. I was looking for antique Sinista, all I got was phony ones. There's antique Sinista outbreaks. Simpcat could do something. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Ogerpon's got a giant whack-off mallet. Like, remember, canonically, Ogerpon has killed 3 poison types with a grass-type move. That's just talent right there. And yes, we know it was a grass-type Ivy Cudgel, because the loyal 3, or the lousy 3, as Carmine says, they had the other 3 masks. They had the Hearthflame, Wellspring, and Cornerstone masks. So it had to have been pure grass Ivy Cudgel. And that is also pure grass Ivy Cudgel with no mask 20% boost. Again, that's just raw talent right there. I don't think the loyalty were poison types before they died. No, they were. They had the chain. They had the chains. Ogerpon not over. Auto wrong always strikes back. Revenge of the auto wrong. Meanwhile, as we fly on our Dino Raptor motorcycle. See, this is one thing I'd never be able to do in the Pokemon world. I hate flying. Like, I acknowledge it is a dragon that is flying me with turbo booster butt rockets. I still refuse to fly. But didn't they get the chain after they were... No. They had the chain beforehand. The chain is a gift. Oh, Ditto. Is that Ditto block? No. The chain was a thing from the Momotaro Pokemon. AKA Peach. AKA Peach Monster. Did you invert irregular? Yes, I have invert controls. I have invert flight controls. I prefer inverted flight controls. They flow a lot better. You hint? Oh, that's Golurk or Golett. Okay. You know Pokemon, they pass the vibe check. They do pass the vibe check. The vibe. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. My Ogerpon and the Disloyal 3 are friends after they made amends with her. I mean, you steal 3 masks, kill the 3 thieves, and then they get revived. They cancel out, right? Ogerpon is just, no, you are dead. Be gone from this plane of existence. Boing! I just love that. It's like, no, Ogerpon canonically killed all 3 of them. Possibly all 4 of them, depending on the 4th member of the quad. Because from what it seemed to be Spooky Ghost. So it could also have been dead. Again, don't mess with Ogerpon. Ogerpon will literally take skulls. Ogerpon amuses me greatly. Sorry, Lapras. Sorry, Lapras, but we needed it. Okay, we didn't actually need it. I just wanted to become greedy. Now that I think about it, if Reg F allows all Pokemon in the SV decks, bring in all 3 decks, maybe Reggie will bring back Ban OU-Mons. We'll bring back banning OU-Mons, rotating in and out. What do you mean by that, Firemar? Remember, the regulations that VGC does have nothing to do with Smogon. So I'm not really sure what you're meaning by that. I believe everything other than mythicals, which is standard for VGC, and the restricted legendaries are going to be allowed in Reg F. So most likely they're going to, Reg G is going to be allowing in restricted legendaries. I got a spoiler, but don't mind and won't be said anything. Peach is my tongue in JGQ. I don't know. I don't know. Peach thing I think is substantially less cute than you will think it is. Watch the Peach thing just not even be real in game, but we're just baiting us the entire time. Would it be freaking hilarious? It's like, yeah, no, we know you data mine stuff, except it's not really there. Except in reality, it's just an apple, it's not a peach. To get baited. That'd be funny. Okay, so we need to find a Golett. It is not a Golurk, but it's... There we go, thank you, Lily, for catching the Golett. Unless it was a Sandygast. There's no way Sandygast in the thing. Remember when Sword and Shield rotated mons that were popular in and out, something like that? I don't think Sword and Shield did that. The closest thing Sword and Shield did was it locked out certain Gigantamaxes, but that was because those Gigantamaxes weren't released yet. They didn't ban popular Pokemon. It was the G-Maxes that you couldn't use. Like, you couldn't use, like, G-Max Dura or G-Max Sandaconda for a while. They needed to get a couple regulations in before they not a few regulations, a few series in before they could use that. I think that might be what you're thinking of. I mean, fine. It's just expressing itself. I don't know. Expressing yourself by body jacking a small adult is, I think, a little bit menacing. I don't know if that's just expressing oneself. I'm thinking of whether to use Charizard to pair with Koraidon. Stick with Ditto. I'd recommend Koraidon Charizard. I would very much recommend that pair up. Because Koraidon resists electric, resists rock. Zard resists fairy, and it is neutral to ice. As well as both heavily benefit from sun, as well as different offensive profiles. For a second, I thought that was a shiny Porygon. Yes, I thought the Seadra was a shiny Porygon. I'm very, very good at eyesight things. I have skill issues. I have chronic skill issues. Hey, Rosie! No one died. I don't know. I don't know. Kieran almost got all of us killed in the Indigo Disc with that whole Terapagos fracas. I don't know about you, but I take almost death a little personally. Like, this is the thing that I'm kind of finding a little bit funny about the whole Kieran thing. Guys, what have I said before about the rules? I have said before, do not go into the area where someone is shiny hunting. That is the one singular rule of Union Circles. I mean, he may not have meant to do it, but it still almost got all of us killed. Doesn't sound like you're ready to forgive me. I don't forgive! Okay, in real life, I'm a very forgiving person. Barring someone crossing one of my red lines, I'm a very forgiving person. For fictional characters, though, I'm not forgiving, because they're fictional characters. Humans are generally very complex creatures, so IRL stuff is more forgivable. Fictional characters, no. There's a lower tolerance for forgiveness right there. I don't know about you, but I take almost... Could someone please clip that and just put that in out of context access? Because again, there's a list of quotes that are eventually possibly going to become shirts. I just need to know the quotes. Hey Meta, do you have a rule against someone using synchro uptime to be... Yes, Finemar, we do have a rule against that. Yes, Firamar, we do have a rule against that. Ask Amazon. Now, at the very least, you said, is that okay before I saw it, but also I know Psyduck does not naturally appear here. But that is a no. I'm glad you can fun about it, though. Some people straight up want to hurt Kieran, not to Commander. Yeah, no. Like, honestly, Kieran was body jacked the entire time. It literally wasn't Kieran actually doing it. Like, Buddy was literally a flesh puppet. Don't be an Amazob. Don't be an Amazob. I got one rose. Yeah. I mean, again, I still take almost death a little personally. But the funny thing is that if the thing I think is what's going to happen actually does happen, you will have canonically yoinked 3 legendaries or 3 legendary-like Pokemon away from Kieran. Like, you take Ogerpon, because Ogerpon wants to be your friend. He caught Terapagos, and Terapagos said, nah, bro, you suck, broke his Master Ball. And then the third one, which has yet to fully pan out, but just based on pure plot armor, you're going to end up catching Peachface, who was basically the Puppet Master. So you have canonically yoinked 3 really strong stat Pokemon. I mean, granted, we know the stats on the Peach thing, and the Peach thing's stats absolutely suck Garbo trash. But, like, still, like, it absolutely sucks Garbo trash. Poor Kieran, man, bro wants a legendary. All went to Kitakami Mons. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Hydrapple isn't even a Kitakami Pokemon. It's an Indigo Disc Pokemon. So his team isn't even fully Kitakami anymore. Yeah. I do like, though, that if you bring Ogerpon into the final battle against Kieran, he will freaking hard target Ogerpon. Dude is a freaking hate boner for Ogerpon in that fight. Kieran deserved Terapagos. Man chucked a Mantle. Yeah, but Terapagos exploded to the Mantle. He did catch Terapagos, but it exploded the Master Ball. Like, at the very least, Eternatus exploded a regular Pokeball that Leon threw at Eternatus in Sword and Shield. And it didn't catch Eternatus. It broke out so forcefully it shattered the Pokeball and it exploded. It concussively self-detonated. With this, Kieran caught Terapagos, used Terapagos against you, and then it just, nah, I'm not going in the ball. Unique dialogue for sending out Ogerpon against her. Yeah, I do like that they have unique dialogue for that. I legitimately love that they did that. Kieran deserved everything, IMO. Now you could no longer Kieran, not me. No to Kieran, not me. I can't say no to Kieran. I wonder if there's gonna be like some dialogue after Kieran is no longer Invasion of the Body Jackers for some special dialogue for fighting Ogerpon, because I will find that actually interesting. Like, then again, will he have special dialogue for fighting Peachface then? Interesting. I hope that happens. Terapagos and Anime Wish Cash in the same boat. Boat. Yep. I mean, hey, Anime Wish Cash. Nothing is more powerful than Anime Wish Cash. It's so oblivious, it literally does not know the Master Ball is supposed to catch everything. Through sheer non-existent ignorance, it's just no. Dude bro decided to nope. You still got 4 minutes left on that thing. Though, honestly, like, if you do use Peachface against Kieran, you can refight him. I feel like that would be, like, an absolute in-context dick move. Like, I'm all for Drayden's dunking on Kieran, like, the ex-champion comments he makes. I'm all for that, because, like, that is justifiable digs. But, like, using the thing against him that literally mind-controlled Dude Bro like a living flesh puppet, I feel like that's a bit too far. Maybe. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like that's a little bit too far. Hey, Mudkip, how you doing? Good morning. Please clap. It is indeed a good morning. I run the final boss of Indigo Disc. I heard I lead with Metagross because it's a good choice of Indigo Disc playthrough. Remember the one rule. This is the second time this person has been here. It's a good thing I write down the names of all participants in Union Circles. Because that is second violation of Union Circle rules. 2 violations of Union Circle rules is permanent barring. Good. Well, the thing is, good morning isn't even my thing. I got that from a video. There's a video that I watched that, like, that is from. So I can't even claim that as my own. But it is an entertaining one, nonetheless. No Duckbot. Might not. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Again, I write down the names of everybody that participates in Union Circles. If they try to join a new Union Circle, I just will think, nope, do not allow. Do not join. Like, just remake the whole lobby again. I was gonna forgive Drayden until he said ex-champion. Real talk. If Kieran was not the possessive being, maybe that's pretty valid, though. I don't. Well, again, Drayden doesn't know Kieran's was body jacked. Like, from Drayden's perspective, Kieran did devolve into an actual asshole. So, in context, Drayden is kind of justified. Now, we know Kieran is body jacked from a meta-contextual perspective. Because we can literally see into the future because of data mining. But, like, in context for Drayton, all Drayton knows is Kieran became a dick. I mean, new lobby pops up. I'll always try to join. I need some BP. People are in the union circle following the rules. Yep. I mean, again, people don't follow the rules. Rules exist. That are rules. I am incredibly Kieran biased. I don't know, Temper. I haven't noticed you have an incredible Kieran bias. You biased at Kieran, never would have known. Never would have guessed that. Would never have guessed from your Kieran profile picture. I will say, I do prefer Kieran's hair down. I don't like the tied up in a bun hair that he has in this one. Also, one little bit of color coding character that I do love. Kieran, his hair highlights are purple. Carmine's highlights were red. Kitakami is very, you know, place out of time design, you know, ancient-y, Hisui, past-looky stuff. And, Kieran's were purple, violet, future, robots. And the story's focused on Kieran for the Indigo disc and Carmine for the teal mask. One the future-looking area, one of the past-looking area. A little bit of color-coded character design right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Both those dudes are cute. It's me, wet. But the wet cat emo bangs... Wet cat emo bangs. I have never heard that phrase before. That is a sentence and a half right there. Oh my god, the slowdown is real. We are moving. At like, oh, okay, finally. Things picking up. Might get being a little bit. That's what Carmine looks like if she tied it up like him. I feel that would be terrifying. He does like... See, here's the thing. I'm a dog person. I don't know what cats look like when it comes to things. You are talking to a very doggo person. Alright, everybody, central area for Ditto blocks. Union circles will be resetting after we find the Ditto blocks. So a new group of people may join. What am I doing? I can fly. We can freaking fly. So why are we even searching on foot like a pleb? When we don't even need to do those searching like a pleb. See, we just fly. We just fly around things. He does look like a sad cat. I'm looking for Kieran, but you don't need to fucking kill him. No, no you do! No, you do! You need... An example needs to be made of what happens when you let evil possession monsters take over your body. When you literally sell your soul for revenge, a price must be paid. I'm sorry, but we have zero tolerance policy for selling one's soul for power. Which he clearly did. Subsection 4 on the contract signed by Kieran. No, don't leave him alone. Maxis, don't make me cry. I'll leave him alone mostly. So long as Buddy goes back to being his normal self, I will leave Buddy alone.
But if he attacks Ogrepon one more time unjustifiably, we're gonna have a problem.
But we are going to be disbanding the Union Circle, and we are going to be forming a new one. Don't sell your soul to the devil. That's not a very cash money move. Exactly, Blorb. Selling one's soul is not a very cash money move. I don't think he did it on purpose. I think he was emotionally vulnerable, and the Pokemon took advantage. We do not know yet. We do not know yet. Yeah, and I sold myself for a pizza and a root beer. Okay, but the thing is, it's pizza and root beer, Mudkip. That's at least understandable. Like selling your soul for sick guitar skills. Vaguely understandable. He didn't attack Ogrebon, he attacked PC. Okay, calm down, though, for Protect Train. That is indeed acceptable. That is indeed an acceptable trade, Mudkip. That is indeed an acceptable trade. Vaguely acceptable trade. Alright, let's set out on a group. Once again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And pay attention to the rules. Do not interfere when someone is shiny hunting. And thank you very much for the super chat, Mudkip. It is very, very, very much appreciated. Many, many, many thanks. And may the lemons be with you. Rule number 1 in Pokemon. Pokemon are never evil and will always have a method to their madness, chaotic and disruptive that may be. Firamar, I disagree, and I will say, remember the Malamar from the XY anime. That thing was objectively evil. There are no ifs, ands, or buts. That Malamar was actively malicious. I don't know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Dexter's reference for people, harming people, that just doesn't make them evil, just dangerous. Remember, the Malamar from the XY anime, that was evil. It actively went out to try and kill stuff. It actively was evil. It was an active menace to society. Hello, Magmar. Hello, Magmar. Oh, nice work at that basically photo. Why did that Lapras just beam in out of nowhere? Lapras was gonna warped into existence. Not Pokemon. Wrong buttons. Stop button clicking. Ha! I win. See, technically, I am correct. The best kind of correct. Give us kiwi pizza. I've transformed my soul into a whole root beer. We can donate pizza at home. Pizza's delicious. Pizza. Like, I don't care if people say Little Caesars pizza is crap. I enjoy Little Caesars pizza. I genuinely love Little Caesars pizza. Granted, that is entirely because of positive experience with it. My dad and my brother and I would watch movies at my dad's house, and we'd always get Little Caesars pizza. Though technically,
it should not be pronounced Little Caesars. It should be pronounced Little Kaiser's pizza. Because in Latin, C does not make the S sound, and AE makes the I sound. Technically.
Sorry, it's fun to do the ASMR voice. It's very fun. Which, now that we have the increased PC storage capacity, I can actually start the ASMR series. Drink Papa John's. Breadsticks. Interesting. Time out Rosie. Sly, we can't time out Rosie. Rosie's a mod. But Sly, that could be perceived as threatening a mod. I don't know about you, Sly, but we have rules against threatening mods here. Despite its sketchy ingredients, Little Caesar's Pizza has been good for a quick bite. I mean, I just like Little Caesar's Pizza. I think it's good. Dice, Brigatito, Save Guy. Oh yeah, so, Sly.
Kieran also simps for a grass type. Kieran may simp for Ogerpon. You simp for Meowscarada. You and Kieran are not the same. 'Cause at least Kieran simps for a good Pokemon.
Rosie.
Possibly, Mudkip. Possibly.
I do competitive videos, lives after 10 days. Possibly wild. I still don't know the full extent of what I'm going to be doing after the Living Shiny Dex finishes, but you gotta remember. Okay, it must be timed out by managing mods. Yes, Pixel, that is that. Yes. But see, Mudkip is not a managing mod. Mudkip is simply a regular tier mod. Also, yes, Kieran is a good boy. See, Kieran. Sly. Kieran was actually a champion of a league. A feat you are yet to accomplish as well. That's Kieran 2, Sly 0. Max says, I'll add Rosie to our salmon run team if you don't let me time out Rosie. Alright, 1 second, Mudkip. You drive a hard bargain. You alright, Mudkip? You drive a very hard bargain. Again, you know my weakness is salmon run. As well as bribery. As well as vague amounts of bribery. Remember, Rosie? Growlithe was a cat. You said and convinced Rocky Ruff that that thing was a cat. Bribery is... I mean, technically the two went together. Mudkip, technically. Technically. Don't worry, Rosie. It's nothing personal. Except it is entirely and exclusively personal. Alright, Mudkip. Alright, Mudkip. Sorry, Rosie. It's for comedic value. Listen, it's for the comedy, Rosie. It's for the comedy value. You gotta admit, it's funny. Rosie has had her outer shell removed. She's like a Minior. Bye-bye, Gremlin. Here's the thing, like, if that's not gonna work every time. That's not going to continuously work, Mudkip. Yeah, you can make the sweet sandwich yourself. How do you change timeout times? Bye-bye, Howie Gizmo. How do you change the timers someone's timed out for, all things considered? I'm curious. I'm very curious how this. I mean, I have no ways to get it work. Fair enough! They can admit it's funny they're timed out. Correct, King Braidstar! You are correct. How are you doing, King Braidstar? How do you do? Hope you do well. Hope you're doing delightful. Is someone hosting a picnic? I can't open my picnic. Possibly. I'm not hosting a picnic presently. Because I'm literally flying around. I am literally zooming. We are zooming around at the speed of sound. Oh, you can only do it on mobile version. Fair enough. Fair enough. Again, I don't know how these things work. I'm a smooth brain. I am a categorical smooth brain. I'm a categorical smooth brain who's very, very easy to amuse. No, Sly, you're not still dead. That's why we can't... Wow! Just immediate deletion. Got absolutely obliterated again. Bonk. Oh, Galvantula or... Galvantula or... Joltek. Fun. Am I still dead? Boom! Gone. How are you doing? You're not completely dead, Sly. Am I allowed to have turned my wrench into a hammer and sickle? No, no, Mudkip. Remember, the commies lost the Cold War. This is an anti-communism zone. We are red, white, and blue only. There is no communism allowed here. This is an anti-communism zone. Just remember, everyone, communism's un-American. No communism. Wait, I find it funny how the communism and the Californians have both become their own channel jokes. I love that. Everyone becomes a managing mod at that point. And then you can't time out Rosie! No more Rosie timeouts. Oh, if God wanted you to live, he would have not created me. I mean, not an incorrect statement. We're flying, we were flying. Little go up. Yeah, someone needs to go catch or find a... Oh! Thank you, Nathan. I wish I was. It's a lot easier for me to move to Florida. Well, yeah, but then you'd become a Florida man. Just remember. Sly simps for Sprigatito and Meowscarada because he's a Florida man. Yes, the boomer is from Florida. Do not become like Florida man. As amusing as the Florida man is, do not become like the Florida man. Once you become Florida man, there is no way of coming back from becoming the Florida man. Oh. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Florida best fishing in saltwater and freshwater. Wait, there's fresh water in Florida? Where's it a fish in fresh water in Florida? I thought Florida was either 99% beaches or swamps. Well, I mean, Florida Everglades. I mean, that's only a swamp. My dream is to live on a boat in Florida and charter to study it. Well, yeah, but then are you technically living on Florida then? If you're living on a boat, aren't you technically living on the ocean then? Technically. I'm a lizard. I need to go back to Florida. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, Lord. Pond canal's a lot more than you think. Entertaining. Fascinating. Highly fascinating. How long did you time out Rosie for? How long did you ban Rosie? Did you ban Rosie for 24 hours? If so, redact that to just 10 seconds. Oh, did I send you the guy who goes around looking for 20-foot pythons and casually scares alligators and holds... That's terrifying. That's terrifying. 20-foot pythons, like that's freaking nightmare fuel right there. 20-foot python. That's horrifying right there. I have zero desire to see even a python a 20th that size. Unless it has been turned into a belt by that point. I'm wiring funds directly to the bank vaults on your bank account. Joke's on you, I don't have a bank account. Because I'm not real, I'm just an AI. I'm not real. I'm the Professor Turo android. See, plot twist. The Professor Turo android was not sent out into the time machine. The Professor Turo android was sent into our timeline, and I'm just the Professor Turo android. Same guy holds a handful of Togekikas. And Bob's the most deadly spider known to me. That dude has a freaking death wish, I think. Like, there's no way. Yeah, joke's on you. Blood Maxis is poor. Hey, Rosie's back! What was it like being dead, Rosie? What was it like being in the dead zone? How was the Shadow Realm this time of year? I didn't know I could be timed out. Well, yeah, you're still technically, I re-added you as a mod, Rosie. Also, hydrate or dihydrate, friends. Hydrate if only to outlive your enemies. Hello, Lapras. You're gonna get deleted right now. Lapras, I told you get deleted. It's nothing personal, Lapras. It's nothing personal, Lapras. You just needed to go delete. Well, you didn't need to get deleted. It was just fun that way. It's more fun that way. Bye-bye, Rosie. Good night, Rosie. Hope you have a good night. Goodbye. Still here in lurking mode. Finally, we can regain brain cells. Rosie, even when you try, you still typo. Oh no, the brain cells, they're dying again. Ah. Lard supply in the Shadow Realm is decreased, which was in the form of value, and the lard has started to be shipped here. Take care, Rosie. Good night, Rosie. Have a good night. Have a good night. Speaking of good night, we're probably going to be ending off ourselves soon. Because, like, we had to start up stream later than... Rosie, you even when you're yelling about typos, you still can't type correctly. You are worse than Ash. Your favorite ranked Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. I'm gonna be my ranked. Non-legendaries. Ooh. Roaring Moon, because Roaring Moon is not... Paradox Pokemon are not legendaries. So my answer would have to be Roaring Moon. All right, I'm gonna help with the Savannah biome thingies, because I have decided when we get the Ditto blocks done, then we're gonna raid. Roaring Moon Bast. Remember, everyone, this thing's a frying pan. Remember, this is a frying pan. And now you can never unsee it. For it is a frying pan. Typos. Skill issue, Rosie. Delibird better get better to send a bill for it. Oh nice, another Ditto's been found. Yep, it is a... Yep, his old things. And the thing is, there's 5 items underneath it, which is meant to look like fire. Sure, you can send me the team. You can send me the specs. I'll let you guys do Ditto blocks. I'll do the BBQs. I mean, the thing is, we're probably going to be ending off after we find the Ditto blocks or the sandwich runs down, whichever comes second. So, you guys can do whatever the heck you want. Like, you guys can do whatever the fudge you guys want to do. I'm gonna be looking. Murkrow with Fake Out. What's Murkrow with Fake Out? Woo! Woo! So if you guys can't tell, ADD brain mode is set in, and ADD brain mode is found in Ditto Block. We've acquired Ditto Block! Block. There is one more Ditto Block remaining! The trio, you can fuck off. Anything worth fighting for ain't worth fighting in a tank. I don't know. I mean, have you heard of the A10 Warthog, Omar? Have you heard of the Warthog? Brr. Brr. Ditto found. Okay, we'll run this for another 13 minutes. We'll finish up the sandwich and then we'll go looking for a thing. North and South Dakota should team up and become Mega Coda. No, they just become Dakota. Yeah. They become one. They become one Super Dakota, and then we add Puerto Rico as a state. Then we still have all 50 states. That's the right call. Hello, Austin. How are you doing today? Okay, I have the BP grinding in circles. Well, nice. I have several questions. Why not, Mudkip? Where are the blind circles? Just fly around. ADD broom again. Up and down. Up and down. Just making circles. Again, motorcycle raptor bros. Motorcycle raptor bros. You know, you'd think Pokemon Scarlet Violet would be Chris Pratt's favorite Pokemon, because we know he uses motorcycles in like everything, I think. But I mean, obviously he played Jurassic World, you know, so he knows motorcycles, he knows raptors, and literally this thing's a motorcycle raptor, and as a dragon. Yeah, that checks out. That makes sense, right? Vaguely. Whoop. Whoop. The guys who control the government tried hard enough. I mean, I think that applies for most people, Blorb. But generally does not end well because a number of reasons. Let's go back to the island. Motion sickness! Motion sickness! Yay! We fly. And we flying. Woo! Oh my god. Yeah, we're ending off soon. I'm having trouble staying awake. I knew. I mean, I had to spend a little extra time, like, setting the computer back up again after unplugging everything. Like, you would not believe the freaking mess of wires that this PC is underneath. Go America would hypothetically be a bad picture if you had. There are no bad pictures of me. There is no such thing as a bad picture of Metamaxis. There are no bad pictures. I'm always sleepy. I'm always tired. That's my secret, Cap. That's my secret. Alright, yeah, I think we're ending. I don't know. I would not trust Mudkip with any modicum of power. That's a big mistake. Like, I trust Mudkip to mod. And I think that's a mistake. Most of the time. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let's go raid Brandon R24. Buddy started streaming about an hour ago, and he is shining for Tepig. A jumbo Tepig.
Just remember, Mudkip, I can demod you temporarily to allow Rosie to time you out. Remember that, Mudkip. Only I am allowed to use that dad joke.
Have a good night, everybody. Jade, send it to me in DMs, Jade. Send it in DMs. Have a good night, everybody.